Hey there, friends. Could not go to church this morning because duty called. I am in Valley View, Texas, North Texas. This is a home where we believed at least 3 people were killed. Cook County Sheriff confirming multiple fatalities. We've heard 7, but we're waiting on the news conference to get the exact numbers and some updates. This is some of the damage on Green Meadow Drive here. Storm that came through about 10 o'clock last night. You see people over there picking up the pieces of their lives as it's strewn all across the field, way over there on the other street. Storm came through about 10 o'clock last night, and as it came through, it just really took a toll on this town. Lots and lots and lots and lots of damage. This is just a couple of neighborhood streets. You can see there that RV on top, pushed on top there. People have been able to do some clearing out. But it came through about 10 o'clock last night. As a matter of fact, I was talking to some survivors of the storm. Monica Vasquez says that she was holding on to the door with dear life and just saying prayers for her life and for her daughter who lives next door. Her daughter had just come home from graduation ceremony. As a matter of fact, the video in Monica's interview, there was a watermelon on the table, there were some graduation balloons, you know, things that you would see for a graduation celebration, and maybe even some piece of cake or something on the table. But look, destruction. This neighborhood with the not so good roads is primarily Latino and Latina, hardworking people who now have to start all over again. Just because of the sheer destruction of what happened here. I was talking to one of the rescuers, and he said all he could do was scream, because he heard screaming, and once he went over, he saw a child dead. And then he turned around and looked at his neighbor, and that's when the neighbor had discovered his wife and another child that was dead. So just imagine that. 3 members, 1 family. See them burning some of the trash, people trying to start the process of cleaning up and figuring out where to go. There's a lot to be done here. A lot to be done to try to rebuild. But everything's possible with breath in your body. There's always a possibility. We're going to be covering this story for CBS News Texas tonight, or today. Somebody else has the pleasure or displeasure of covering this at night, and I only say displeasure because who, you know, besides the requirement of the job, wants to really come out and cover this part of someone's life. As a matter of fact, when I heard about it, it gave me a headache, and my head is still hurting. Wow, look at this damage. You see the wind did that to this person's truck. Clothes in the trees, tin everywhere. Power lines were down. And things look a lot better. You know, if I'm a person who really walks into a place and tries to feel the atmosphere and feel it and feel it. And as I feel it, I really don't. I've seen sad people. I've seen people distraught, you know, worried about how do you rebuild. And they're just moving along one step at a time. So it's not a truly sad situation over here for them. Just moving forward, these are the things that really test the human spirit and make you stretch yourself beyond places that you never thought that you'd go. But this entire neighborhood street, I can continue to walk and you'd see more damage on top of more damage. So the interesting thing about the lady who lives over here, she left her home, and you can see why, to go up to the convenience store, which is not very far from here. That store was basically destroyed. She said that there were about 30 of them, if I remember correctly, who had hunkered down inside of a water cooler, and that's where they rode out the storm. They're alive today to tell the story. So, some amazing stories of surviving. It's just hard to see humanity suffer like this sometimes. But when a storm comes through and does what it does, what can you do? But move forward to the next day. Take it one day at a time. All right, that's it.